Interest calculations. When you put money into a bank to save it, the bank invests that money for you and pays you interest, which means extra money, to reward you for saving your money with them. Basically, they take your money, they invest it, and they pay you some of what they make on your money. It's one of the ways banks make money. When you borrow money from a bank, e.g. a mortgage to buy a house, the bank charges you interest, which is extra money because they have had to use money from other people. So these things tie together. Your money is used to lend money to other people, and then the bank will charge them more interest than they pay you and keep the difference. It's one of the ways they make money. There are two types of interest, simple and compound, and in this year we're really only going to look at simple. Simple interest is where the amount of interest is calculated at the start and that dollar value never changes no matter how long you either save or borrow. Compound interest is where the amount of interest is changing regularly based usually on the amount that you have in the bank or that you still owe the bank, so that the more money you save, the higher the interest paid, or the more money you owe on your loan, the more is paid. This is the one used most in real life, but you do get simple interest loans. Many car loans are simple interest loans. In Year 9, we deal with simple interest. Compound interest is Year 10 work. So here we have some terms that you need to know. Interest rate. This is the percentage of your money you will either be paid for saving or charged for borrowing. The principal. This is the amount of money you started with, either in savings or borrowed. The installment or repayment. This is how much of your loan you are repaying each time period, e.g. per month, or how much extra you are putting into your savings each time period, e.g. per year. The final value. This is what you end up with at the end of a set time. If you are wanting to repay a loan fully, then you want the final value to be 0. In other words, you then owe the bank no money. You may be given the formulas for tests, and you'll have access to the Eactivities. This applies to my students. These are your friends, and you need to understand exactly what they need to have inputted in order to give you the right answers. When using any of the Eactivities, it is vital you still write out the formula and insert the correct values, but then it is acceptable to let the calculator do the harder part of calculating.